Ben Simmons has lost over $19 million this season.
So what? It's his decision. So what? All you got to do is go out there. If you were smart, you would have went out there at the beginning of the season, averaged a 25-point triple-double, then said, hey, I want to be traded. But you want to do this because you're afraid of criticism? $19 million? Food that's taken out of your what? Ain't you married? Don't you want to have kids someday? No money is ever enough, bruh. Especially for somebody like you whose career is not going well right now. I heard you was in practices and stuff like that, and I don't know what's going on. Don't you realize what Shaq said about you? And Shaq and Charles Barkley, they have no sympathy for you because just like I feel, they were killing Embiid. Y'all don't remember. Ben Simmons has been underperforming. We were just so busy killing Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid not doing this. He not doing that. Did Joel Embiid start crying? Did he start saying, hey, I don't want to play? No, he stepped his game up, and that's why they second seed right now without you. Who's hurting? They are second seed in the East, and you out $19 million. Embiid is playing like an MVP, and they're winning. Which I know that was part of your plan. Was, maybe the Sixers will lose enough so they'll have to. No, they're winning. When we were criticizing Embiid, guess what he did? He went and got better. You skated by long enough, bruh. Long enough. And because your coach tell the truth, he didn't even tell the truth. His ass should have said, no, we can't win with him. The organization. The same organization that gave you almost $200 million. The same organization that built the team to fit you and not Embiid.
In fines. And if he doesn't come back to play for the Sixers, or if he doesn't play for another team, he could lose an additional $12 million.
That's what he deserves.
The funny thing about all of this is that he is involved with the team. He shows up to film sessions and shoot-arounds.
Okay.
But he doesn't really get involved with the team. He doesn't stay long. He doesn't engage with anybody.
Wouldn't be involved either.
But the Sixers are still taking away his money. And according to sources close to Ben Simmons, he's upset with Joel Embiid because Embiid blamed him for the loss last season in the playoffs.
It's your fault. Everybody blames you. Everybody in Philly, everybody, the coach, everybody. It was your fault. Ben Simmons, what are you talking about? Little coconut head ass boy.
And he didn't blame Embiid the year before when they were in a...
Ben Simmons, how could you blame Embiid the year before? You didn't play good that year either. You didn't play good. I'm confused. Did the year before last, did Ben Simmons put up 30 a game in the playoffs? You have no right to tell him anything. He was carrying a team and taking all the blunt of the criticism, the brunt of the jokes, and having fucking crying memes made of him. And as soon as you get a little bit of criticism, you blew it up. You still to this day have not gotten the amount of criticism Embiid has gotten. He's gotten it for years. While you skated by.
Playoffs against the Toronto Raptors, and he's claiming that Embiid, he had a terrible shooting series, and he didn't say anything to him about that.
And it's not about terrible shooting. You weren't taking any shots. It's not about terrible shooting. You quit. You were scared. Was Embiid scared? Ben Simmons, if you had went out there and shot 4 for 17 or shot 4 for 18 and wasn't hitting free throws, but you was trying to be aggressive, taking 15, 20 shots a game, maybe even more, nobody would have said nothing. But you taking 4 shots for the whole game, no shots in the fourth quarter, and they ultimately got to take your ass out the game? You think that's the equivalent of a bad shooting night or a bad shooting series? Ben Simmons, please eat ass.
Then he's mad that Doc Rivers didn't try harder to get his attention. All he did was send some text messages, call him on the phone, but he didn't actually go show up at the gym that he was practicing in. But he's admitting that he ignored the text messages and phone calls from Doc Rivers, but he wanted him to show more effort. It kind of sounds like a...
Ben Simmons, I know I did not hear this right. So somebody tell me I heard this wrong in the comment section. Ben Simmons, you sound like a hoe, bruh. You should have tried harder. Even though I was calling you, you wasn't even picking up. But I should have tried harder. Bruh, you sound like it. Are you Doc Rivers' baby mama, bruh? What are you talking about? Doc Rivers didn't play bad. You played bad.
breakup. Like an ex-girlfriend.
Exactly.
She wants you to show more effort and you're just like, nah. This is so funny. Simmons is also upset that the 76ers, they're continuing to fine him even though he raised that mental health issue.
But here's the thing with the mental health thing. Y'all got to understand, the Sixers were not asking for specific mental health information. That's illegal. They weren't asking him, hey, what did you guys exactly talk about? That's illegal. He didn't share with him anything. He didn't share, hey, we making progress. I feel like we'll keep working, but I feel like I may be back soon. I'm not making any progress. You wasn't telling them nothing. They're not even allowed to know your personal medical information. So I don't want anybody to think about it. The therapist or anybody is not allowed. If I go to a therapist right now, he's not even allowed to tell my wife what we talked about. It's against the fucking law. So Ben Simmons don't act like they wanted to know all this personal information. They couldn't.
That's why he's not coming back to play, but it's not working. They're still able to fine him and take away his money.
Yeah.
So the drama continues. He's upset as well because they're trying to get James Harden. But in order to get James Harden, they're going to have to trade. They're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting to watch as it all unfolds.
But do the Nets want him, though? Y'all keep saying, everybody loves to say, trade him for this person, trade him for that person. Does that other team want that, though? Because if I'm the Nets, I'm going to say, you know what? I might have just took it straight up, but now I want that in the first round pick. Oh, okay. He willing to lose money. He willing to, oh, now I want this in 2 first round picks. Because you try to force your way out of an organization that you did nothing for. Because you think you James Harden. Dude, James Harden put the Rockets back on the map. Was putting up 40-point triple-doubles. You taking 4 shots. He putting up more points in one game. 40 points. Did you take 40 shots in the playoffs against the Hawks? Bruh, stop.
But coming to the deadline, doesn't look like he's going to be moved. Sixer fans, let us know what you think in the comment section about all this Ben Simmons drama.
They second seed. And you lose at $19 million. You losing $19 million. And they second seed. And you don't want to step and you still not mentally ready to play. They need you to play now, dude. It's not like they saying, no, we ain't going to trade you. He said, look, we're not going to trade you for nothing just because you're trying to force your way out of the organization. Let's stop acting like the organization did something. They gave this man all this money that people was telling him that he didn't deserve. People said from the beginning, Ben Simmons don't deserve all that fucking money. What does he do? Because he play defense? Is he winning multiple Defensive Players of the Year awards? What is he supposed to get all this for? But they gave it to you, built the team around you, coddled you, gave Embiid blame. Act like you wasn't. They were blaming Embiid like you wasn't even out there. Years ago. My bad for my allergies, y'all. It is so damn cold outside. Come on, bruh. Let me know how y'all feel about this, bro, because this shit is absolutely ridiculous. Ben Simmons, keep losing money, bro. Keep losing money. Keep losing. Because you know what? You can play. They could be the second seed. You can come back after the All-Star break, score 25, score 30, which you can do. Let's not pretend like this all is about a jump shot. Ben Simmons can give you 25 without taking a jump shot. He can give you 20 easy. If he be aggressive, if he take over, he can have that. But you just want to sit back and be along for the ride. And then when you pass up layups, when you look absolutely horrible, now you want to cry. Now you want to sit out. You're a little kid, bro. Let me know how y'all feel about this, bro. I'll holler at y'all later. Good day, mates.